Hello, Clancy.
Good evening! Welcome to Tweed Up, where we take video games, music, movies, and more way too seriously. I'm Neil, this is Zac, and today we're going to talk about Clancy!
Woo!
The new album, the 7th album from 21 Pilots, released May 24th of 2024. Produced by Tyler Joseph and Paul Meany from the band Mute Math. Also, so the band is Tyler and Josh Dunn on the drums and drum programming and whatnot.
Yeah. Fueled by RAMEN and ELEKTRA music group, man.
Yep.
ELEKTRA back.
And they're from Columbus.
Wait, it's all Ohio?
Always has been.
Woo! Yeah!
Yeah, probably
OH.
I.O. Man, definitely one of the most successful bands from Ohio.
The best band from Ohio?
I don't know if we're just going to say...
No, are you going to say the best band from Ohio?
No, are you?
I'm going to say, like...
I'll say one of the most successful.
I like Infinite Spring a lot. Steve Cielek, you're the man. We're talking about it. The 21 Pilots, they're dope. Are you a 21 Pilots fan?
Well, this is cute. I'm curious.
I never suggested we review 21 Pilots because I didn't think this guy liked them.
So I'm curious. Like, you didn't think that I would like them, and I've had other people that I'm friends with tell me
you don't have any other friends.
Tell me that you're kind of right.
I mean,
other acquaintances.
We're 40-year-old dudes, man.
Told me that they didn't think I would like them. That they were surprised that I was
listening to Clancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why? Why do you think I would not be into them?
Well, it's a two-piece. You know.
Okay. I like Japan Droids. I like Death from Above.
He could be making these names up. I have no idea whatsoever. Yeah, man, I don't know. Like, you like garbage bands, and I like, groups that make songs that are stories.
What does that even mean? What garbage band?
Do you like this better than Continuous Guest?
By the New Pornographers?
Yeah.
You're calling the New Pornographers a garbage band?
They're trash.
Okay. No, I like...
All right, so why do I think that you wouldn't like them? I don't know, because they're very... Tyler raps a lot, man. Like...
But, like, I turned you on to... what was that band?
Idols?
Well, no, they don't rap.
Yeah.
But
Algiers?
Algiers, yeah. And, like, I mean...
Algiers is awesome. Check out our Algiers review.
I was huge into 311 for a long time.
Which, okay, so I was thinking about if I had to talk about Tyler's flow and stuff, like, I might get the, like, 311 or
Dude, back
Sublime.
in the day, when I used
These guys would have been so popular in the 90s.
When I used to work at Pizza Hut, shout out to the people that used to work at the Pizza Hut that I used to work to, and we used to listen to 311, like, constantly. Now, I will say I don't really listen to 311.
Yeah, do you still listen
to 311? In my
311?
current life? And that is one thing that I do feel when I listen to this record is, like, a little bit of, like, man, I'm too old to be listening to this. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's directed necessarily at us.
Yeah. But anyway, no, I like 21
So you
Pilots.
do like them?
Yeah, and so...
if that's scaled and icy, I'm going to call you, okay, you're fine.
This is Blurry Face.
Blurry Face.
Which I think is their best record. I still think it is better than this. I think it's better than Trench. I know people love Trench. I think this has...
They're all the Dima concept.
This has just... so many good singles. Now, I will say...
You don't think this has good...
It does. And I will say...
I'm already getting high-pitched.
I feel like what is nice about Clancy, the new record, there's nothing super annoying on it. You know what I mean? There are songs that are not my favorite.
Yep.
There are some of the songs on this that I like better. But yeah, I mean, there are some skips on it. The Judge, I can't make it. Can't make it through most of the time.
Agreed.
But
I do love that record, though.
This is my daughter and my wife's, like, one of their go-tos.
No
so I have
kidding.
heard this, like, so many times, and then this is, like, the new...
Oh, what they're jamming to?
They both love it. My daughter and my wife are really into it. So that makes it...
That's great.
Like, I hear it so much whether I want to or not. You know what I mean? And, like, a thing that I've always said is, like...
I was really wondering where this came from. When you suggested it, I was like, wait.
Even if you go into something not liking it that much, not wanting to like it, if you listen to it on repeat over and over again, you eventually like it. You know, it's like wrestling. You know what I mean? I used to think wrestling was like
Yeah.
for losers.
You did, man.
And like was not. And then like
Then we made you watch ECW.
and I started watching it. And once you watch enough of it, you get it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
dude.
And that's like, you know, we've listened to, you know, songs off this on my daughter is big on put it on repeat. We
Oof.
listen to the same song like over and over
I can
and
listen
over
to the whole
again.
record back to back, but
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
that's
so Neil says
How
that
I'm into
Clancy is the wrestling of music. Fake and scripted, and he doesn't like it. No, just kidding. He loves wrestling. Which wrestler would Tyler Joseph be? We can do that later.
X-Pac.
Actually, wow, pretty good one. Yeah, for those that don't know, these guys, all right, so here are all of the music types, genres that this album is listed as. Alternative rock, hip hop, synth pop, bedroom pop, emo rap, indie rock, and garage rock. I think that all of those are fair.
Yeah, I mean it's actually similar to what Algiers does.
Yeah.
You know, when I listened to this album,
A little less growling, little.
they're different. They're totally different bands, but they come with this similar approach of doing a wide variety of musical
For sure.
styles. You know what I mean? But they're I don't think they're
And they both got local pride. Thanks for the shout out for 270.
Yeah. Outside of that, I think the bands are very different, but
Yeah.
they do embrace
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
doing different styles.
Yeah,
You know,
like trying different things on
Yeah.
the record. Yeah,
Yeah.
like we'll get to it, but there's a really interesting interlude in this album that I really like. Anyway, let's talk about the freaking music, which one of the first things I'm going to say is I think you should listen to it at full volume. Just, I don't care what time of day you're listening to it, put it up to 11, go to town.
Yeah, like when I was saying I don't think there's any real skips on this, it's like even the tunes that
I'm interested what you don't
I
like.
don't love are like they have a groove, they're produced well enough that it's not annoying, you know what I mean? None of the instrumentals I find annoying.
And they get kind of ambitious with some of these instrumentals on here, man. No, I'm actually not joking. Like
Yeah.
the variety of instruments that are actually on here. Or
Right.
maybe I'm just being fooled by technology, man. I don't know. But
I have to say, like, the very beginning of the album,
Yeah, first
Overcompensate,
band.
it starts.
well, hold on. You want to talk about the concept? So this is the third record in the Dima trilogy, right? The
So,
concept.
like, I don't know much about the storyline. My understanding of it is that Tyler has created these characters like Clancy and whatnot, and
Nico.
and that they're really just a way for him to talk about his own like mental struggle.
You crushed it, man.
Yeah, so
yeah, 100%.
I don't think there's really any. I don't know the narrative outside. I mean,
Dude, you said it all right there,
Right.
man. Nico is the embodiment of insecurity, also known as blurry face,
Mm.
and Tyler is Clancy, who escapes from Dima, gains powers, and now he's back to confront Nico, man. Free the people. But yeah, you're going to talk about Overcompensate, which
Yeah.
is a great start to the record.
yeah. It starts out with I don't know, this kind of dance beat, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's this and there's like there's lyrics going on, but you can't hear them. They're like underneath the music and
Yep.
stuff. And like the first 20 seconds, I was like, I don't know, man. And then there's like, and I don't know if this is Josh or not, but like there's a slowdown, like a breakdown that goes from that intro into when they actually start going into the beat, and like it's so sick
Yeah,
and it's
dude.
so smooth, and
Yep.
then the actual song starts, and it's not my favorite song, but I love that part,
Yeah.
that little transition.
Agreed.
Do you like this song a lot?
I do a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's a great like intro, get you into it, get you up to speed. I love that intro that you're talking about. It's an ELEKTRA SYNTH-POP, emo rap, man. Callback to both Blurry Face and Trench with the Salo Felina. I'll write that down here, which, what do we do with these letters and turn them around a little bit? It also spells all Ohio fans.
Oh, nice.
Coincidence? I'm not sure about
He
that.
likes to do that, huh?
He does. Yeah, he loves anagrams, and he buries them in the songs. They're pretty fun. Interesting dude. I think the Overcompensate's a great way to get it started, and it rolls into my favorite song on the record.
It's pretty great.
Next semester,
I put a
man.
star next to next
Woo!
semester. Yeah, and this is one that my daughter wants on
Oh, I
repeat
bet.
when it comes on.
I listen to this one on repeat. Why not?
Yeah, it's really great. I don't really know. I know it's based on events, some breakdown or something that he had, right?
Yep.
But like, not knowing anything about it, but the idea of like kind of being freaking out or something, and someone, I don't know if this is what happened, but it seems like from the song that someone like that he doesn't know, like just says like, can't change what you've done.
Yeah.
Start fresh next semester.
Yeah.
Like assuming that he's a college kid, even if he's not a college kid or something like that, which I think is funny.
Yeah.
And like that, it's funny, I don't know this, but it seems like something that he like, that someone said to him and he just internalized and will never forget
I'm
that
just gonna
person
start
saying
fresh next
that.
semester.
You know what I mean?
I dig it now. And that's one of my favorite things about 21 Pilots. I will not pretend to be a fan since their inception. I remember when they were playing at, little festivals, like little 17-year-old Tyler, and it was Chris back then. I thought they were dorks, and I suck for thinking that and missing opportunities to get autographs from these pretty cool guys. Man, I will say that, you touched on it. One of the things I love most about 21 Pilots and Tyler Joseph's music is they really aren't afraid to talk about mental health.
Yeah. I mean, that's what this whole album is about.
Well, the whole concept, And like most of their music. And like they've got a really positive message. I kind of really got into them in like 2019, 2020, which good timing. All the depression and fun that we had with the
was
pandemic.
that, you got into Trench?
Yeah, well, no, I got into Blurry Face.
Yeah.
And then I went back to Vessel. I had heard Heart of Gold and everything before that, which Vessel is a freaking awesome record. Regional Best is okay. But yeah, like, get listening to them, like the jam, and like start hearing the lyrics and like Tyler's emotional pleas to like, stay with me, truce. Man, that song is about self-harm and is just incredible and beautiful, and I really appreciate the message that he's putting out there.
Yeah.
A lot of go make your bag however you want, man. Like, get famous doing whatever you can do. You're not hurting people, that's great. But man, if you can like do something good to like spread message to like people and give them hope and make money at it, extra points.
Right.
You're a pretty cool dude.
Yeah.
It's a taste test of what I hate less. Can you die of anxiousness? I don't want to be here. Start with the new year, and then man, can't change what you've done.
Yeah, and this song is one of the several on the album that are really like sound like a duo.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there's other instrumentation, but like you could see them playing this on just bass guitar and
100%.
drums, and getting through it. And it'd probably be pretty cool.
Yeah. Next track is Backslide. What do you think of Backslide?
I mean, I like it. I shouldn't.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm not saying
Look at
this.
this snob, man.
I'm not saying this in
Getting ready
a.
to get tweedy up about it.
No, like, it's like when I listen to it, I think
You're gonna tweet up about it.
this could be. Don't get mad. I think this could be like an Imagine Dragons track. You know what I mean? And I'm like, why am I okay with this?
He asked me to not get mad.
Why am I okay with this when I'm not okay with that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think it is the writing. Like, I don't know
It
the
is,
storyline, but like I used to be the champion of a world you can't see. I know that's related to the overall storyline.
Yeah.
But it's just a cool.
It's a
It's
great
a cool
verse, man.
concept.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, it paints pictures in
it's
your
good
mind.
writing,
Songs are stories. This guy's a great freaking
So
storyteller. He's a poet.
there's a lot of good writing, but I do think like it does sound Imagine Dragons-ish.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
All right, well,
Am I wrong about that?
I mean, I kind of get what you're. Yeah, I don't want to. No. This one's a lot about imposter syndrome, setbacks, feel like proof that you always sucked. Tyler in his lyric writing also talks a lot about addiction. To me, backsliding and the song and kind of contained a connotation of that constant vigilance that you need to have when you're an addict and you are trying to stay sober, and you cannot allow yourself to backslide. I love the layered singing with Josh and Tyler.
The vocals sound pretty good on this.
Yeah,
and like that. I didn't mean
His drums are no.
I like
you
the
said what
song.
you said, and it's on video now. Like, the whole world's gonna know.
Right.
And I'm not all right. So Tyler Joseph is not Kendrick Lamar. Okay, he's not. He's not Eminem. but sometimes he raps pretty darn good.
He sounds like Eminem sometimes.
He kind of does.
Yeah,
and he kind of sounds like NF too, if
Yeah.
you're familiar with him. But like, pretty solid flow. Like, I enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, like I said, there's not skips, I don't think,
Nope.
on this record.
I listen to every
I don't
song
find
on
it
this one.
super
Yep.
annoying. And
What
it could-
high praise.
it could easily be a song like this should annoy me, but it doesn't. You know what I
am
mean?
surprised it doesn't annoy
Yeah.
you. That's very true. Are you annoyed by Midwest Indigo?
No, I like it a lot. Every time I hear this song, so there's some bars that he had. Do you call it a verse or you call it bars?
We'll call it bars. We're white dudes. I mean, 40-year-olds. We can get away
When
with
he's
it.
talking about like, in the winter you don't have time to like really get the ice off your windshield,
Just-
and you're looking through that little like clean
the
spot.
defrosted spot.
So for some reason, for a long time,
I've done that with a scraper in my
This
car.
is a while
Just
ago.
one
I didn't
week.
have a scraper. This was a while ago because
Was it the Civic?
I
The blue one?
used instead of using a scraper,
Driver's license?
a scraper, I would use a cassette
Oh.
case, and use it to like scrape just enough so I could like
I've
look
used
out.
like credit cards.
So like every time,
cassette case.
every time I hear this song, I think about like scraping my windshield with a cassette case.
Man, now I don't
and
think I'll.
so I like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess I'm
Midwest
never.
Indigo.
I will say, no, it's interesting that you feel nostalgic for that, and it puts you. This song also puts a feeling of nostalgia in me for things I've never done in places I've never been, and I think that's really incredible, and demonstrates some pretty solid talent there, Neil.
No, it's a good song. I like it. This is a very indie rock kind
Yes.
of track, I mean, it's, he does sort of rap
Yeah,
somewhat
a
in it,
little.
but, the chorus is very, very
Yep.
indie rock, I
Yeah.
guess.
Routines in the Night, track number 5. I love this one. He talks about walking around the halls of his memories, and some doors have "Stay Out" spray painted on them. Like, check out our review of Stephen King's Fairy Tale, where we break out into a discussion about shame and the benefits of that. Like, boy, I identify with that.
So this is
And
probably my least favorite track on the album.
I can agree with that.
Guess who?
I'm not going to say their name.
This is my daughter's favorite song on the album.
Is it?
And,
And it's your least favorite?
I'm like, I don't get it.
It's
like,
got kind of a-
it's not
got kind of
the
a smooth
bum,
pop
bum,
feel.
ba-dum,
Yeah.
ba, ba-da,
Yeah.
I think this song, now, I don't think this is a diss. I think this sounds Post Malone-ish.
Oh,
You
no,
see
that's not a
that?
diss. There
Right.
you go. That's way better than Sing Imagine Dragons.
know, right?
God.
So this is
but
not
wait,
my,
so
not
you're
my
saying
fave.
that you don't like it, and because it's Post Malone.
Yeah.
All right, guys, get in the comments. Let Neil know what we're doing here. Also, this guy doesn't like BTS. Now, Army's gonna come get you.
No, that's not true. I said I did not.
No!
I didn't like the album Gold.
Golden by Jungkook.
Golden.
This guy doesn't like Jungkook. Get him, Army. Get in the comments. His name is Neil. But you can find him. You know what state we live in.
Vignette,
Vignette.
track 6.
Man, Tyler shows off that falsetto in that
Yeah.
that track. You were getting ready to say you don't like it.
This is not another. These two songs together not working for me too much. It's like
I
it's
said
not
that
a
it's
bad
not
song.
my favorite, and it's
Yeah.
got a very repetitive chorus and post-chorus.
I just the bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. It's too staccato and doesn't lend itself to a flow.
Yep.
Which the whole rest of the album does. Again, it's still not a skip. Like, there are things that I do like about this song. You know what I mean? The vocal line is there's a good melody in it. It's the same as like
No, it's not me. It's for a friend. Denial.
yeah. This reminds me of Florida on the Taylor Swift album.
Yeah.
Like, I think I like this song better.
Okay, all right. So now we got Post Malone fans need to come in here. BTS, Jungkook, and Swifties. This guy wants to fight all four at the same time.
Anyway.
All right. Hey, for the record,
All right, you're
I don't
ready?
like Florida, the Taylor Swift song either. That song sucks, and it brings the whole record down.
Are you ready for track 7?
You mean the Craving, Jenna's version?
Yeah.
I am ready for it. It's a nice acoustic. You know, it's kind of a change of pace. Opens with Jenna Joseph whispering, "I don't know why I can't stop crying, and I'm thinking about getting old, and I don't know a lot
So I don't.
about you still."
There's different versions of this song.
Oh.
I just have.
Oh, you've got the album.
I don't do the digital stuff.
I'm the digital guy, so I don't know. You tell me about the craving when it's not Jenna. Oh wait, this says Jenna's version on it.
Oh, does it?
Or wait, maybe my eyes just suck real bad. What does that say?
I can't read that.
Oh boy, we're old.
It might be. Maybe it does.
I mean, it's a real
There's
short
different
whisper.
versions though.
Is there? You're telling me.
Why does it say
Jenna's
someone's version? If
you
there's
can
not
name a
other
record,
versions?
whatever a song, whatever
All
you
right.
want, Neil.
So what I
It's
wrote,
short but beautiful acoustic song reminds me of tracks from Vessel, 21 Pilots, and Regional at best, some of their other records. What you thought?
Jack Johnson.
Man, you're just all over these guys today.
I mean, again,
This is why I didn't think you'd like them.
I should hate this song.
I think you hate 21 Pilots.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. It's amazing that I don't. I don't have the fondness for the ukulele that Tyler
I've
does.
been wondering
You know what
if
I
you're
mean?
going to bring it up. Which, by the way, there's already been ukulele on like 3 of the tracks that we talked
Right.
about.
Yeah. It's on one of the best songs on the album, and like my daughter.
Oh, I'll edit that one out.
My daughter really likes this song. Too, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll tell you a song that I really love is Lavish.
Welcome to the new way of living. It's just the beginning of lavish.
Yeah, I like this song
Man,
too.
this song might be my summer jam.
Yeah.
Like going up to a cabin here in a couple weeks. Looking forward to that. Gonna have this playing, I think. This song as we're out enjoying the lake. It's gonna be marvelous. Sweeping instrumentals, fun, solid flow, some hip hop, man.
If you're gonna
Sip
like,
Capri Sun like it's Dom Perignon.
yeah, if you're gonna like ridiculous kind of pop rap, then here it is.
It's
know
what you
I mean?
want, man. Great nighttime, get into the car to see some friends song, man. Like, I love this song.
There's another song that I should not like, and
No, I'm surprised you
and
don't hate it.
Don't skip. You
I
know
came
what
over
mean?
here, so this is, I think he's playing mind games with me. Because I came over here getting ready to argue with this dude, and he's telling me that he likes it while dissing it.
Well, so
Is he doing that on purpose?
after these,
Is that passive
so
aggressiveness?
track 5, so Routines of the Night, Vignette, The Craving, and Lavish.
Yeah, all lead up to the
I
song.
feel like are my least favorite songs on the
Really?
album.
Wait, you don't like Lavish?
I do, but it's still not
Not
one of my-
okay.
All the
of
rest,
the album.
all the rest of the songs, I like quite a bit.
Okay.
You know what I
I mean,
mean?
that's totally fair.
Yeah.
Because I know that you love the next track.
Navigating.
Yes, you do.
Best song on the album, hands down.
Is that because of the drums?
I mean, to me, this is
Disassociate.
this is
navigating.
Tyler.
ahead.
You wanting to write a song like The Killers or The Bravery, you know?
Yes.
Maybe Interpol. Like, it's very 2000s.
Wanting to? You don't think he succeeded?
No, I think it's great.
It's a great song.
It's amazing.
It's an awesome track.
I love that it's the lyrics are super direct, super easy to understand.
Yep.
It's straightforward writing with an awesome chorus that like anyone could relate to and
Yep.
understand.
Navigating
you know
my
what I mean?
head. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, give me some advice. I'm wasting
wasting
all
all
this
this
time.
time.
We all,
Yeah.
everyone in the world feels that way. You know what I mean?
100%. Yep.
And this is not a religious album, but like that is a good like sort of expression of, I think, the religious impulse. You know,
Yeah,
it's
heck
why we need to know what should be done with the time that we're here.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And
What is the
I
meaning
love it.
of all
I love
this?
it.
Yeah, I'm wasting all my time. I should be doing. Yeah, I hear you.
This particular song really elevates the album for me. This
Yeah?
might put the album on like my top 10 of the year just because of
Ooh.
this track. You know what I mean? The drums are great. The bass
drums
is great.
are great.
Like,
the bass is great.
Yeah, the guitar is really good too. I
Yep.
don't know who plays the guitar. I guess I could
I
look.
don't know.
I assume probably Tyler plays the guitar,
Probably.
but it's really good.
Yeah. And so is the track after that. I actually was being funny and I said this is my favorite song for 3 different songs. Snapback.
Yeah, it's great.
Dreamy synth-pop. But the drums are still up there, buddy. Like,
I love this song, and I'm not exactly sure why. You know what I mean? I love the end of it. That I've been praying for my elasticity to return to the way that it was.
Yeah, man.
I find that it's kind of.
I like an.
It's like obvious writing,
Yeah.
but like that's the best writing. You know what I mean? It's
Because
like stuff
you can identify with it.
someone should have written that a long time ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love this song. I think it's great.
I seem to run out of excuses for why I am this way.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that those two songs, Navigating and Snapback, like the writing on both of those songs is so really, really good.
Tyler Joseph is an awesome writer. Like, dude is doing great. Keep it up, Tyler. Oldie Station, I think another great song.
It
Piano,
is.
indie rock, man. I think the backing vocals on this and the call and response is like really, really, really good.
The push on through stuff.
Yeah.
And I love the you're in the crowd at our first dance recital, you know?
Dude.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Been there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I bet.
there are so many things. I love that this song is about. There are so many small things, little things, like you're a song,
Oldies
a song
station
that you
is
like
a
being
nostalgia
on
thing.
the oldie
Yeah.
station. Like there are small things that happen every day that are really cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And make
ref-
life worth living, right?
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And when darkness rolls on you, push on through.
Yeah.
Great
It's a good
message,
track.
man. Yeah, love it. I also love At the Risk of Sounding Dumb. How do you feel about At the Risk of Sounding Dumb?
I mean, how can you not like it? You know, I mean,
Power ballad, man.
the message of like
Oh, God.
checking on your friends.
At the
you
risk
know?
of feeling dumb,
Yeah.
check in. It's not worth the risk of losing a friend. Even if they say, just keep your plans, I hope that you never need to drop. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like, check on your friends. Like,
Again, it's good writing, and it's not complicated, and
Yeah.
it's direct, and it's simple. It's easy to understand. It's not veiled in metaphor.
Nope.
You know, I really think his writing, when it is
he's
direct,
trying to talk to people. He's trying
when
to
it's
communicate.
direct and straightforward, it's really good.
Yeah.
You know, I remember when we reviewed the National.
Which one? First 2 pages of Frankenstein?
Yeah, we talked about like that.
Oh, yeah, we did. How
that
they were-
the writing in that was way more direct,
Yeah.
and like sort of less
metaphorical.
than their previous records, and we really liked that. And
We
I know
did.
a lot of people don't like that.
Yeah.
You know, find it cheesy when you write direct. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And some people probably think that this writing is cheesy, but like you can't be against the message.
No,
and the
you better
intent,
not be.
you
You're
know
a
what I mean?
lousy person,
Yeah.
man. Like, as, you know, somebody, not to be depressing, but depression sucks, man. And,
Yeah.
like, when you're feeling really down, you often feel a really desperate need to hide it.
Yeah.
You know, and, like, especially from the people that love you. Like,
Yeah.
and, yeah, man, the message, like, in this, and the fact that he does just come out and say it, he doesn't use
Right.
metaphor. I am, like, so damned grateful for a musician who's popular with younger people
Yeah. 100%.
doing that, man. And I'm also so damn grateful for the people who didn't believe me when I told them that I was doing okay.
Right?
Appreciate it. And I also appreciate the final track on this record, Paladin Straight. Longest song on the record and a really awesome end. Like, wraps it all up, I think.
Yeah, I don't think
SYNTH-POP, another really pretty song.
it's a good song. I don't know what Tyler and Josh, what their ideas are for the future. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, do they want to? Probably not. But I could see this type of music. But this song is, I think, different than most of the other
it
songs.
seems like
on
they're
the
kind of
album.
evolving.
And, you know, if putting it at the end, making it the longest track, if they want to kind of go in this direction, I'm 100% all for it.
Mm-hmm.
This is not my favorite song on the album at all. I do like it. But if they want to go in this direction, which is more of an indie rock direction, more like MGMT or Portugal the Man,
that's a really good
to a
analogy,
certain
actually.
extent. Longer compositions, you know. I think they could make a really cool album doing more
they
tracks like this. But they won't. I mean, it's they
Scaled and Icy's kind of more indie.
Yeah. But
Scaled and Icy, by the way, we got it wrong earlier. Scaled back and isolated because of the, fun old pandemic.
But like, you know, Lane Boy on this album.
Yeah.
Like kind of, first of all, that song like gets them off the hook for any criticisms that we have for them. You know what I mean? Conveniently.
Yeah.
Because he's like criticizing himself
Yep.
on that album, on that song. And also sort of explains they want to do different things.
Yes.
Because they don't want to just do the same thing all the time. But if Paladin Straight is a sort of like an idea, this is where kind of things we'd like to do, get a little
Are
more...
you saying you'd be really excited for that?
Yeah, to get a little more expansive, longer compositions, I think would be great.
Interesting. Yeah, I'd be down for it, man. I'm down for pretty much anything that 21 Pilots does.
Yeah.
You know, I definitely have records that I like better than others, but this one is high up there for me. I think it's a beautiful record, and I said that it's my album of the year.
Yeah, as of right now.
As of right now.
Plenty more records to come. you know.
Yeah, it's only, mid-year. We'll see. We'll see.
I'm telling you, the new MGMT album is so good.
Ooh,
hey,
boy.
the new Decemberist album is really, really good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
And I tell you, I've been...
You want to hear us talk about any of this? You want to hear us talk about BTS or Jungkook Golden? Get in the comments.
I do want to say, I don't know, you're trying to end.
No,
but,
I'm not. I want to hear what you have to say.
Josh's drumming
Oh, dude, he's
is
great.
pretty, like, he's so good compositionally. Like, he doesn't do anything, like...
I thought that was why you liked them now. Like,
Yeah.
that you discovered...
He doesn't do anything, like, you know, real...
Now he's gonna get
he doesn't
snobby
have
again.
a whole lot of chops. Not that he doesn't, but it doesn't require it. But it's all
Okay.
about the composition. And I don't know how much
No, the James Lee.
he's involved. I mean... He does do some of the drum programming. I don't know if he does all of it or some of it, you know, but the way that he plays when there's songs that have the programmed drums and the acoustic drums, like it works really well, you know, and that's hard to do. It's not an easy thing.
I don't know, but I bet it is.
And like just the choices, like when he does the 16th notes on the hi-hat in
Legitimacy.
Navigating, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's
I know what you're
great.
talking about there.
Yeah. So anyway, shout out to him. He's a good drummer, and like I think is a part of what.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
like I said, the whole album.
Have you seen the
does
video
have-
for Backslide? He directed that. I actually think it's pretty good. Like,
I don't know that I have.
yeah, you should check it out.
Yeah.
Josh Dunn directed it. Really good. And yeah, like, Tyler Joseph is the front man and everything, but I think that Josh gets in a, pretty good... He's always standing in the background of everything, but like,
I mean, he's the drummer. We're
Yeah.
supposed to be in the background. Right?
Yeah, that's true. The Eagles was always weird, right?
Anyway, yeah,
highly
good
recommend.
album.
Go listen to it.
Even if you're not a fan, at least check out
Yeah, if you
Navigating.
think that you don't like 21 Pilots, neither does this guy.
Yeah.
But he likes 21 Pilots.
Right.
Yeah.
If you don't think you like wrestling, just watch watch 23-hour episodes. You'll be good. All right.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys for watching Tweed
Thanks,
Up.
everybody.
Peace out.
Peace.
Captain Depression, we salute you. 'Cause I'm only a private, but my heart is in it. Yeah, I swear my heart is in it. I never